Morning.
Morning, Betty.
Morning.
Leanne, where can I find Steve McDonald?
What, you mean, where does he live? Don't know his address.
Well, his dad'll know, though, won't he? I mean, he's hope he will. It's his own son.
True. Lee, you get started on the bar, will you? There's
Yeah.
something I've got to do.
Right.
Hey, has nobody done any shopping? I left this list with Natalie and she said she'd see to it, has she not?
Oh, don't ask me. She's been on another planet this morning.
Well, it must be where they live on fresh air, then. Oh, never mind. I'll do it myself. It'll cost twice as much, you know, as it would as a cash and carry. Cheerio night. I don't know. What in the name of God Natalie wants with Stephen, I've no idea.
I'm off out later. I said I'd see some of the girls at the Rovers.
Oh, well, fair play to you. Well, you're right, I'll get the dinner on. I'll come and get you when it's ready. You can tell them how well I look after you, so you can.
Yeah, as long as I behave myself and don't get into debt.
Well, I must admit, I'd rather you didn't. It was you cut the card up, you know.
What, like I had a choice?
Well, you did, actually, yeah. I'm very proud of you getting rid of the damn thing. Don't tell me you want it back again.
I'm not telling you anything. I'm just telling you I'm going for a drink later.
Right.
Had some good news yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Might have a buy for the house.
Streetcars. Yeah, of course we can, mate. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Shall I come?
No, I just want a word with your partner.
All right, it won't be a minute. Have a seat.
I'll be right with you. All right, sit up. Right. Lewis, 22, Albert Road.
You did hear what I said, didn't you? Might have a buyer for the house, and they're willing to pay the asking price and cash.
I said you'd be right there.
All right. Sure, Steve. Great.
So, did you tell him?
The police? No, not yet.
Why not?
Because I wanted to make sure you were still saying the same thing.
Of course I am.
That it was this Jez Quigley who killed Tony.
Yeah.
Can you prove it?
Well, I don't need to, he all but admitted it.
What, he just came out and said that he killed Tony?
He said the last person to mess with me was Tony Horrocks. And look what happened to him.
So if I go to the police and tell them, then you'll come with me?
Natalie, no, I'm sorry. It's like I said, if you go in there and say that it was me that told you, then I'm just going to deny it. I'm going to say, no, what's all this about? And I'm sorry, I mean, I know it's not going to give me Citizen of the Year award, but I'm not going to be alive to take it up anyway, because Jez will see to that.
Yeah, but if he's arrested, then he can't harm you.
Debatable. And it's if he gets arrested, or if his solicitor doesn't get him straight out. No, I'm sorry, but there's too many ifs there.
So I've got to go to the police and tell them that somebody told me this, but I can't say who.
Doesn't matter. The police work off anonymous tips. It's the way they work.
And how do I know you're not making this up?
Why would I make it up?
Because, I don't know, your own reasons.
Well, whatever they are, it still doesn't alter the fact that Jez is the nearest thing we've got to a psychopath round here. And that he killed Tony.
But you're not going to help me do anything about it.
I've already helped you, and I'm beginning to wonder why I did.
Right.
Well, what you...
Well, I hope you score.
Play fullback, I keep telling you.
Well, I don't know what they are. After dinner, we could go round to the shop and we could arrange things just a bit different.
Oh, come on, love. 6 days a week we're in that place. Let's have one day off, eh?
Danny, we've got to keep trying.
I am trying to forget about it. See you.
How are you? All right.
Hi.
Nice day for it.
Right, I'll see you later.
Yeah, OK. See you later. Thought you weren't coming. Oh, yeah? Like you could manage without me? Of course I'm playing.
Well, no, I'm not actually. This is just an alibi.
You're not at Rebecca again.
Well, I'm going to go and see her, yeah?
You want to be careful, mate, you know. Letting her come before your football. It's getting serious.
I'll see you.
So, this is where you're hiding.
Oh, hello. No, not hiding. I'm just trying to work these plans out.
And you were going to call over and see me, were you?
I was, well, yeah, I might well have done, yeah.
Well, you're no choice now, because I'll be waiting for you.
Well, I'll be a while yet.
If I'm not at home, I'll be in Rovers.
Suppose you must be like me. Can't wait till it's all over.
Well, if you mean when we have those babies, then it's not over, it's when it starts.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. It just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, so actually I can wait. In fact, I could wait another 10 years. It'd suit me fine. Anyway, I'll see you.
Well, if you ever need any company, you know where I am.
Yeah.
Shift!
But Alison, she's always trying to talk to me like us both being pregnant automatically makes us best buddies or something.
Oh, she's only trying to be friendly.
Oh, well, she needn't bother.
Oh, dear.
Mum, is Dad playing on Red Wreck this morning?
I think he is, yeah, why?
Can we go watch?
Yeah, why not? That's a good idea. Sarah, do you want to watch Martin play football?
Do I have to?
No, of course you don't. We'll go, eh? Surprise you, Dad?
Leanne, I want to ask you something and I want you to be totally honest with me.
Why? What have I done?
Nothing. Somebody told me that Jez Quigley might have had something to do with what happened to Tony.
Well, I don't know. I have nothing to do with him anymore.
Yeah, but you used to.
Yeah, used to.
Leanne, I'm not accusing you. I just want your help. Is there anything you know that might make you think, yes, that might be true, or am I just on a wild goose chase?
I've been out shopping.
Oh, Betty, I'm sorry, I forgot.
You'll be even more sorry, love, when you know how much it cost.
Who told you?
I can't say at the minute, but do you know anything?
Well, I know that he sells drugs.
Right.
And he was the one that tried to make me leave the door open on New Year's Eve when they broke in.
He was involved in that?
And he's nasty and he's violent. But I'm not saying that he was the one that did whatever happened to your Tony, because I don't know that. I honestly don't.
No.
But if you're asking me if he could have been in...
Yeah.
Then yeah. I'm sure he could.
Thanks. Hello? Can I speak to D.I. Reynolds, please? Thank you.
I'm not going to tell the police that.
I know.
No, I can't, Natalie.
You won't have to. I won't even mention your name. Hello, Inspector. It's Natalie Barnes here. Hi. There's something new come up about Tony.
I think I'm going to buy a few cushions, you know, brighten the place up a bit. In fact, I can do that today if you want to come.
Yeah, why not?
Don't worry, I'll walk 3 yards behind you just in case you see anyone you know.
We have to make it more than 3. What about 10?
All right then, 10. No, it'd just be really nice to buy something together.
Would you? Right. Come on, then.
Okay, and while we're at it, I'm going to get a few bits and pieces for the kitchen. You know, make it a bit more homely.
Okay.
Cheers. Hello.
I don't know why I'm putting up with it. After everything I went through with my lad's marriage. I'm right back where I started, with another fella telling me what I can and can't do.
Is this Jim you're talking about?
You know what his latest trick is? He's made me cut up the store car because he thinks I spend too much.
Oh, you'll get another. Tell him dog ate it.
It's not that. It's the fact he keeps ordering me about. I mean, I swore I'd never be bossed about again.
So what are you going to do?
Only thing I can do... Go away. Leave him.
Doug ain't been in, has he? Not that I've noticed, and I think I would have. Oh, well, I'll have a white wine while I'm waiting.
Pint, please.
It's you, innit? He's been talking to Natalie.
Come again.
About Jez. Don't pretend it isn't, because I know that it is. So why wouldn't you let me say anything before?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if you're frightened I might say something, then no need, because I've already spoken to her.
We can eat in here if you like. The food's not bad.
You okay?
Ah, Betty, what's on the menu?
Anything you fancy, love? Long as it's roast beef.
2 roast beef, then, please. Yeah?
Yeah? 2 roast beef coming up. OK.
What's he doing here?
What?
Tell you in a minute.
Come on through.
Sorry I couldn't get here any sooner.
It's one of my bosses, Detective Inspector Frank Reynolds. Must be something special to get him off the golf course on a Sunday.
Somebody, and I can't say who, gave me a name.
Uh-huh.
Jez Quigley.
Q-U-I Quigley?
I suppose so. Used to be a regular in here. I don't know how many times I must have served him.
And they're telling you that he was involved in your son's death?
Yeah.
Anything as to why or when?
No, but I've been asking a few questions, and the word is that he's a drug dealer and he might have been involved in some other crimes.
Well, I'll see what we've got on him. But what I'd really like to do is have a word with the person that gave you this information. Somebody local, was it?
I, promised I wouldn't give a name.
He wouldn't have to know you gave it. I could have got it from somewhere else.
I couldn't.
Mrs. Barnes, this is murder we're talking about. The murder of your son. Surely all that matters is catching whoever did that. And if that means breaking a promise to bring that about, well, that's acceptable. I'd even say people would expect you to. I certainly think your son would.
I gave him my word.
Okay. I'll see what I can do with a name, but I've got a feeling we're not going to get very far.
But he's a criminal. We know he's a drug dealer. Surely that gives you something to go on.
All that probably means is that he's a cool halfback who's got a lawyer in his inside pocket and he'll suss out straight away just how little we've got to go on.
Gonna need a good walk after that.
I like walking.
What, from me to your front door, do you mean? A proper walking?
No, proper walking.
What, like boots?
All the gear.
And camping? Do you like camping?
Sometimes.
Well, why don't we go then? What about the Peak District next weekend, or are you working?
Well, if I am, I can change it. I mean, I'm the boss.
Oh, great. Well, what do you reckon we should aim for then? 20 miles overall? 30?
Well, when I say I can change it, I mean, it's not that easy because, you're all right, all right.
Hiya.
Oh, hello, love.
Aw. How are you?
Oh, I feel as weak as a kitten. You know, every time I sit down, I fall asleep.
I'll tell you something that'll keep you awake. You'll never guess what she's gonna do.
What?
I'm going to leave Jim and get myself a place of my own.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But why?
Because I'm sick of being treated like a kid, instead of a grown woman who's brought up a family of my own.
The question is, where's she gonna go? Because she's no idea. Have you?
Well, I can always rent a room somewhere.
Oh, right. Big enough for all your brand new furniture? Or are you gonna leave that all with Jim?
Oh, but you were getting on ever so well.
They were.
Yeah, we were. As long as I did what he told me to do.
They've had a row over what she's spending.
Well, you're always going to have some give and take. I mean, look at me and Kevin. We do things to please one another that we wouldn't usually do.
See, she's right.
Yeah, well, I don't care. I'm still going.
You will think about what I've said, though. It'd make all the difference if you could tell me who your informant is.
Yeah, well, I promised I wouldn't.
Pity.
So we've had a visitor then, have we?
He wanted to know who gave me Jez Quigley's name.
You didn't?
No, but he said it would help if I could.
How's that then? Give him another dead body.
I don't know, but will you just let me?
No.
It'd be confidential.
Naturally, no. We had a deal and you said you'd leave me out of this, all right?
So you're still saying it's you that didn't tip her off then? Well, I don't believe you.
So what are you going to do then? Make a general announcement? So Jez can find out?
No, of course I'm not.
Well, there you go then. You see, I thought the less you know, the better it'd be.
Yeah, well...
Hey!
Oh, hi.
You were going to drive off.
No, I was just putting the plans in here, then I'm going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the benefit of a very large doubt. Come on.
Well, hang on, where are we going?
That was the right team because Danny was there. And it was them he was playing for before.
Well, he wasn't playing for him today.
Yeah, I know, but why?
I don't know. We'll just have to wait till we see him and ask him.
I don't want to be an embarrassment, someone you're always trying to avoid.
I wasn't.
And I certainly don't want to waste any more of my life waiting in bars if you'd rather I got off and stopped pestering you.
I wouldn't.
No?
No.
So, this is all about what happened the other night.
What, you mean?
Or what didn't happen.
I think most blokes find that a bit hard to live down.
That's because they don't talk to each other. You all think you're the only one it's ever happened to. Anyway, all this waiting around's made me a bit tired. I think I might go for a lie down. You coming?
Now.
Now.
Hiya.
All right, love. Hey, let's go and have a drink.
Well, dinner's ready. You usually have a drink with Martin before you come back.
Yeah, we didn't today. Come on, Sal. One day, you and me without the girls, let's at least have a drink, eh?
All right, well, let me turn this off.
And before you ask, no, we didn't win, but we didn't lose either, so do you want me to tell the result, or can you work it out for yourself?
Danny, you don't need to talk to me like I'm stupid.
All right. Where you going?
I'm going to get changed. I'm not going out like this.
Time to go, is it?
Yeah, I mean, even if we played extra time, there's a limit to how long you can stretch a football match.
Hang on, isn't it the cricket soon? That takes all day, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Now, I'll try and give you a ring, but I'll see you tomorrow anyway, won't I?
Yeah. But when I think about spending the rest of the day all on my own, tomorrow seems like a really long time away.
Oh, come on. We spend more time together than most couples. At least our work brings us together, eh?
I know. But what I also know is that when you leave here, you're going back to your wife and family.
Yeah, true.
So go on, get out. Don't forget your bag.
All right.
Oh, God, yeah?
What?
Well, it's clean. I mean, even your socks are clean. How are you going to explain that to Gail?
Ah, well, I've got a mucky set in the car from Thursday night's training, so I'll just swap them.
You are just so cunning. Is there nothing you haven't thought of?
I hope not. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry to interrupt you, ladies. Your Sunday dinner will be ready in 10 minutes as soon as I get myself a pint. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Thanks.
Oh. Are you going to tell him you're leaving him before you've had his dinner, or are you going to leave it while after?
Well, you can't say he doesn't care for you when he does something like that.
I never said he didn't care for me. Just that he cares in the wrong way.
Making your dinner?
Telling me what to do.
Oh, give him another chance. Go on.
She's got to. She's nowhere else to go. At least nowhere where she'll have a tea waiting for her.
Well, I never said he wasn't nice sometimes.
He only goes on at you about money for your own good.
Yeah, because you're useless. You know you are.
It's just that I swore I'd never let a man boss me around again.
Oh, come on, Gwen. Baldwin bosses you. Even little Baldwin bosses you. That's 2 already. I don't know what you're complaining about Jim for.
Oh, go on. Give him another chance.
Yeah.
All right. But it'll be his last one.
Oh, great. Last one for today.
I know you say don't worry, just forget about it, but I can't. I lay awake half the night with the sums just going through my head, trying to add it all up.
Well, you needn't. It's just a business, a shop. If it don't work, we'll try something else.
I know it's a shop.
Sal, just leave it. There's other things more important.
Well, that is where we're different. This might not be important to you, but to me, it's very important. This is the first big thing we've done together, and I want it to work. And I thought you would too. Everybody around here is waiting and watching to see if Sally Webster makes another big mess up like she did with Greg. And what will they say if she does?
Come on, Sal.
I'm sorry, but you don't realise how much this matters to me.
Well, I do now, don't I?
You want to wipe that smile off your face? People will guess what we've been up to.
2 glasses of red wine, love, please.
Hey, have you seen Natalie?
She was about a minute ago.
You're not going to go telling Natalie about it.
Of course I am. She's my sister.
Yeah, she's also landlady of this pub. You're going to have me so as I don't show me face.
Right, well, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Bye, enjoy your meal.
We will.
Cheerio now.
Yeah.
You think I've given you a hard time about this car, don't you?
Well, yeah. Now you come to mention it, I do think you went a bit over the top.
Mm-hmm. Listen, Gwen, I'm not tight or anything like that, you know what I mean? I just think we should be pulling together. And that card wasn't helping, so it wasn't.
No. Suppose you're right.
So does that mean we're okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Right, away on then. Come on.
Betty, you've not seen Natalie, have you?
Well, she sat out in the back, love. I mean, she looks as if she got the weight of the world on her shoulders. Poor girl.
Hiya. You all right? Debs has been asking where you were.
You recognised Inspector Reynolds earlier?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was him.
I told him that somebody gave me Jez Quigley's name, but he says that's not enough. I've got to tell him who told me.
And are you going to tell him that?
Well, I can't. I gave my word, I promised.
Well, I suppose whoever it is who's told you, and I'm not asking, I suppose he's frightened of what Jez might do to him if he finds out. Which I can understand, because I'd be the same.
So you're saying I should stick to my word? No, don't answer that. It's my problem. I've got to solve it.
Hey up, all right?
Why weren't you playing? We went to see you.
When?
This morning, on the Red Wreck.
Your team were playing, but you weren't in it.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We know it was your team, because Danny was playing.
Right, so didn't you get a chance to speak to him?
Well, no, we went round all the other pitches thinking you'd be on one of them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So what happened?
Well, we had a bit of a switch around. There was too many players turned up for our team. The other team was short, so they asked me if I'd go and play for them.
Where, though?
We went round all the other pitches.
Well, I wasn't on the Red Wreck. I was at the college.
Oh, you might have told us.
Well, I didn't know.
Ah, not telling the truth, though, is he?
How do you mean?
You got dropped, didn't you? That's why you had to play for that other team.
No, I didn't exactly get dropped.
Were you? Did they drop you?
Yeah, well, OK. I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
Dad got dropped.
I told you.
Oh, never mind. Come and sit down.
It was the last match of the season, anyway.
Good job if you got dropped.
Oh, leave him alone. It's obvious he didn't want us to know.
Can't we talk about something else, please?
Well, yes, we can, as a matter of fact. I've been meaning to say to you all week. Do you know that friend of yours, Rebecca?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've neglected her, haven't we? I mean, we said when her husband left her that we'd keep an eye on her. Well, how long ago was that?
That just seems OK.
Well, let's make sure, eh? Let's invite her round for a meal. And I don't mean next week, or else it'll never get done. Are you seeing her tomorrow?
Well, I expect so, yeah.
Right, well, invite her then.
I'm sorry, Steve. It's no good.
What isn't?
I know what I told the police about not giving them your name, but I've got no choice, have I?
Natalie.
Oh, yes. This is my son who was murdered. And I want to know how, and I don't care what it takes to find out. So either you tell the police what you know, or I'll tell them and they can take it from there. But either way, they're going to know it was you that told me.